Hi, my name is Tania. I'm your Intuitive Soul Guide and founder here at Movsessian Retreat and Spa, and I'm here to help you to get in touch with your soul. So welcome back to another week of soul card reading. We're here for September 13 till 19. And how was the last week for you guys? What was one of your gifts that you can share to others in the past week? And how was that for you? How did you feel about that? Feel free to share in the comments below. And as you guys know, every Sunday I post a soul card reading video for the week, sort of like a message or reflection for the week. And if you like, so you can subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow my Instagram to keep updated. All right, okay, so we're gonna go to the Oracle card tip of the week. Last week we start from the very beginning. We talk about how to choose your card deck when you want to buy one. Now that you have, let's say you have a card deck that arrived, a beautiful new card deck, what are you gonna do with that? Basically, there is also no right or wrong. I'm just sharing my own personal tips. So for example, if you have a brand new card deck, of course, with anything else, you can just open it. For me, actually, I have a personal altar where I put sacred objects there, and I use it for my meditation, my daily spiritual practice. And actually, I put my cards there before I open it for 3 days. I don't know, it's just for me, the feeling for myself, I want to do that for the card. So it's just in a way, maybe you can say connecting to like all the sacred objects that are on my altar, and after that I take it down, and so after 3 days I wait for 3 days before I unfold the cards. So this is just my way of how I opened my cards. And before I open it, sometimes actually before I actually look at the cards, I would put the cards near my heart as well, and do a meditation with the cards, just to really tune into the energy of the cards. Again, this is totally optional. Just go with what you feel like and what your intuition guides you. That's the most important thing, is listening to your intuition. All right, so this week we are actually using this card deck called Soulful Women Guidance Cards. It's by Shushann, Movsessian, and Gemma. Sorry if I mispronounced their names. And this is actually a card deck that I use for my soul card reading sessions, and it's all about the sacred feminine. I'm just gonna read a little bit about the card deck behind. So it is from facets of the sacred feminine that we learn about tapping into our own authority, our intuition, and wisdom. She's all that is sacred within us. As we connect to our divine essence, we open ourselves up to our inner wisdom and deep knowing. We open to that still quiet place within us that is nature or consciousness. Okay, so we're gonna pick a card. Same as every week, I'm gonna ask the question, what is the card message of the week for everyone, including myself, for this coming week, September 13 to 19. I'm gonna pick one card. Okay. All right, so this is the card for the week. Number 25, appreciation. And just reading what the card says, appreciating the good that exists in my here and now expands my awareness to all that is good in the universe. And in the card picture, you'll see a beautiful woman. She's holding a dove in her hands, and above the dove there's almost like a little plant going. All right, so for this week, the message is clear. It's all about appreciation. And when we talk about appreciation, there's always a link to gratitude. It's easy to always focus on the grass is greener on the other side. It's when we look at other people's Instagram or Facebook, other people's lives, we start to compare with our own, and it's like, oh, I wish my life is like theirs, or I wish I can go there, or I can do that. I wish I had more time or more money to do this and that. And we forget to appreciate where we are, or sometimes when we are so focused on the future, about achieving some goal, or sometimes we're so stuck in the past, like, oh, this is I used to be able to do that because I was younger, or because I was something else, and we forgot to appreciate where we are at this present moment. And I think last time when we talked about share your gifts, I talked a little bit about celebrating where you are as well. So you can say sort of this is linking to that as well. just celebrating where we are, appreciating what we have at this moment, and also appreciating our body. We all have, everybody have a different relationship with their body. For most part, anyway, for myself, it's always an ongoing relationship that definitely needs healing. Sometimes, there's like, oh, I look really fat, or I look bad, or all these things we say to ourselves about our body as well, that is usually a negative. For most people anyway, including myself. If you are totally, have positive self-image, that's great. And please, share your tips too, how we can do that more. But, in a way, definitely, we forget to appreciate we can breathe. We forget to appreciate our legs. They bring us to everywhere we can go. If we, for people who can walk. We forget to appreciate our eyes, to be able to see all the things that we can see for people who can see, right? We forget to appreciate that we actually have a voice for people who can speak. And even if we don't have any of the senses we have, and we don't have, any physical, if we are disabled or we can't move, there's still one thing that you can never lose is your intuition, your deepest knowing that nobody can ever take away from you. And that is also something we can appreciate. And just the breath, being able to breathe, that's also appreciation as well. And now just looking at the image of the card, for me, I also feel there is a sense of, it's almost like floating in air, or like wind or breeze, or maybe because there's a rainstorm going on here. It almost feels like the wind is bringing some changes, and amidst this like sort of wind of change, it's almost feel like this sense of appreciation is going to bring us peace and centering. And out of this peace, it's like that dove she's holding in her heart. There's a sense of groundedness to this. It's almost this sense of appreciation. It's going to anchor us in this windstorm. And out of this peace, there is like this plant growing. It's almost like there's something anew. It's almost, a new seed or a new plant growing from that. So just being really focused on, we are flowing with the change that is happening around in the world. We can't stop the change that is happening outside of us, especially. And the way to respond to the change is not to resist it, but is to go with it, and just to appreciate having this sense of gratitude of where we are. So the takeaway for this week, reminding yourself to appreciate where you are at the moment, and how you can appreciate yourself, your body, your senses, or even your intuition today. What is one thing that you can be grateful for today for yourself? Now actually, this kind of comes to my mind, this sense of gratitude, and linked to a meditation by Greg Braden. He's a famous scientist, but also a spiritual writer and author as well. And he has shared a 2-step meditation called a heart-brain sort of connection meditation. Very easy to do, very easy to follow, and I love doing this meditation. So just look at this card, sort of sparks this idea of just guiding this meditation now. Just want to share this meditation with you. I also shared a link of his meditation in the Instagram bio or in the YouTube description box. Okay, so if you don't want to do this meditation, you can sort of skip ahead, or if you want to stay with this meditation, it's not going to take that long, just a couple minutes, and it's all about the sense of appreciation. All right, so just find a comfortable space where you can sit. If you're sitting on the floor, you can sit cross-legged. I like to have something to lean back on to support my back, or you can sit on a chair. Just make sure both your feet are planted on the ground, not cross-legged, if you're sitting on a chair, or you can also do this lying down on the bed. And I'm going to invite you to close your eyes. And the first step is actually place your hand. You can do one hand, 2 hands on your heart, And now we talk about heart as the energy center of the heart. So not where the heart is physically. So put your hands on your heart, which is in the middle of your chest. We're talking about the energy center of the heart. And as you take a deep breath in, you're going to breathe in through your heart center. Feel your heart and your chest area expanding along with your tummy as you breathe out. Breathe out with your mouth. Exhale all the air out of the heart and the chest area. Breathing in again. Breathing in with your nose. Big inhale into your heart, and as you breathe out, breathe it out with your mouth, a long exhale, almost like a sigh. And one more time, breathing in through your heart center with your nose, and as you breathe out, let it go with your mouth. Feel the breaths coming in and out through your heart center. Now we're just going to come back to our normal, natural breathing rhythm. But still, we're paying attention to our heart center. And now I'm going to invite you to use your imagination. You're going to imagine, bring to mind one thing that you are grateful for today. What is one thing that you are grateful for today at this present moment? Whatever answer that comes up to your mind, the first answer, we're just going to go with that. There's no need to overthink anything. Let's go with the first answer. And using your imagination now, we need to really imagine having vision of that sense of gratitude in front of you. Maybe what is that one thing that you're grateful for? As you breathe, and now I want you to imagine to breathe in that sense of gratitude into your heart. And as you breathe out, imagine that sense of gratitude starting to expand in your whole chest area. And again, breathing in that sense of gratitude, holding your mind, your vision, that one thing that you are grateful for today. Breathe it in. And as you breathe out this time, just imagine that sense of gratitude now expanding from your chest to starting to go down to the lower parts of your body, down to your legs, your feet. And again, we're going to breathe in that sense of gratitude into your heart center, one thing that you're grateful for today. And as you breathe out, now imagine that sense of gratitude is expanding from your chest upwards to your head, above your head, and just one more time, I'm going to breathe in that sense of gratitude into your heart center. Bring it in. As you breathe out now, just imagine the sense of gratitude expanding all four directions from your heart. Upwards, downwards, left and right, front and back, 6 directions. And I invite you to bring a smile to your face, a smile from the bottom of your heart. And just I'm gonna take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Slowly just relax your hands now. Just having your hands, palms facing down. Slowly bring your awareness back into this present moment, back to this present room. Pay attention to the sounds around you. Pay attention to the contact of your body on the ground, on the chair, wherever you are sitting. Take another deep breath in and just feel, as you breathe out, just feel your palms touching your knees or your thighs. Bringing your awareness completely back in the present now. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes. So I hope you have enjoyed that meditation. You can actually stay as long as you want in that sense of gratitude. To conclude with today's video, just to also let you know, Harness Your Feminine Power happening in October 2nd to 31st. It'd be great if you guys can join us. Sarah and I, my friend Sarah and I, we are diving deep into exploring 4 feminine archetypes: the maiden, the mother, the wild wise woman, and the crone. You know, discussing how they relate to our daily life, how they relate to us in mythologies, and most importantly, how we can connect with these archetypes personally through soul writing and meditation. And this is also a great program to help to build up a regular daily spiritual practice, because we'll be doing meditation together just like the one we did from Monday to Friday. All right, and as you guys know, I also do soul card readings. If you need more information, all the information is in the bio or in the description below. Thank you so much for tuning in this week, and I hope to see you again next week. Have a great weekend. Bye.